Origin Jensen reaction. This is Timelapse of the entire universe by the channel melodysheep. On a cosmic timescale, human history is as brief as the blink of an eye. Yeah, I mean it's 13 billion years, so yeah. By compressing all 13.8 billion years of time into a 10-minute scale, this video shows just how young we truly are and just how ancient and vast our universe is. Well, knowing the lifespan of white dwarfs, red dwarfs, basically, even the 14 billion years is not that ancient. Sure, we are much younger, right? But 14 billion years, knowing how long it would take some things to die, like I said, white dwarfs, even black holes, Google here basically. In that sense, 13.8 billion year is not that big anyway, right? So even our own universe is kind of young. Starting with the Big Bang and culminating in the appearance of Homo sapiens, this experience follows the unfolding of time at 22 million years per second, adhering closely to current scientific understanding. Yeah, lots of people have been telling me for months now that React to Melodysheep, it's a really great high quality videos. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. I love anything space related, so I bet it's gonna be awesome. Remember, if you like my reaction, don't forget to like, subscribe, so I know which type of videos to react to more, which type of channels to react to more. Check out the Rick Sunday, there's a link in the description. Check out the cards, all the different places, playing cards, and yeah, let's watch it.
From the primordial cloud of gas and cosmic dust, gravity force.
Alright, I would have said that sound effect is basically not accurate. The Big Bang, probably there was no sound because there is no air in space. But then I later found out by listening to one of the science podcasts that with the events like Big Bang, the fabric of space-time would ripple. And if we are standing in that space-time, our eardrums, basically the ripple from the space-time would sound as a vibrations, like an explosion. So maybe you can hear it even though there is no air.
Watch the stars.
Look at the quality, this is awesome. Whoa.
Gravity connects star systems together in vast galaxies and steers them on their journey through unbounded space. The relentless flow of time has driven the evolution of the universe and created extraordinary wonders. Some galaxies form so close together that they're locked in a gravitational embrace.
Yeah, that is true, right? At the early stages, whenever everything was so close and the stars were forming, probably galaxies form pretty close, so obviously they attract each other and collapse into each other. That's what I think when I think about supermassive black holes. Like, why are they so big? Like TON 618, it's ridiculously big. Even scientists think, like, how can it be so big? It must have ate lots of things. I think it because lots of supermassive black holes merged and became that big, right? Because of the early stages collision of the galaxies like this. So yeah.
What a magnificent sight it would be.
What engine did he use, man? This looks great.
As it evolves, the universe passes through distinct eras.
Oh, look at all the galaxies.
Ages, whose beginnings and endings are marked by unique milestones. The births and deaths of its wonders.
We are the product of a grand evolutionary sequence, cosmic
Sagan?
evolution, about which we are only occasionally aware.
Look at the countless galaxies. Holy shit.
Gravity is the great creator, the constructor of worlds. But gravity is also the destroyer, because it's relentless.
Black hole?
When a star around 15 times the mass of our sun collapses, all the matter in its core is crushed into an infinite void of blackness known as a stellar mass black hole.
Basically, Einstein came and told us basically that, gravity is a force, sure, but it's not much of force. It's more of a curvature of space and time. So that's why, gravity being the weakest force, and yet something like black hole exists that would literally rip anything apart, molecular, even the quarks and everything, because it's literally the curvature of space and time.
The star collapses and then explodes with the brightness of 1 billion suns.
By the way, if you're seeing this while in space, you're dead.
As the star is torn apart, it will fire out into space all the elements that it created in its life and death. These are new stars forming from the elements blown out by supernova explosions.
Supernovas are so important, so fundamental that without it we wouldn't exist, right? So exploding stars like that who basically, blown its guts out into the space, and then the new stars are formed, planets are formed, life is formed.
New stars being born from the remains of dead ones. And it's from this universal process of death and rebirth that we emerged. Because it was in a nebula just like this, 5 billion years ago, that our sun was formed. clouds of hydrogen collapse further and further under the force of gravity, and the life cycle of a new star has begun.
Oh, I'm loving this. Look at that.
Born that would come to be known.
What's best about these graphics are the shadow and the just the right amount of darkness that it feels in space, but it also looks epic. It's perfect.
As the sun. Around it, a network of planets formed. Among them was the Earth.
Whoa, this is perfect.
Debris left over from the formation of the solar system collides with the Earth.
Oh, there you go. Now moon's gonna form.
Earth began life as a molten hell.
The early continents were still forming. The land was dominated by volcanoes, hostile and lifeless.
Was that Brian
But
Cox?
deep in the oceans, life had begun. The latest theory is that chemicals spewing from underwater volcanic vents solidified and created the conditions needed for the first cells to form.
Dude, seriously, look at how it looks, man. What hardware did he use? What engine he used to create this? How much time did he spend? Or did he take this from something else, man? He created this by himself, right?
For some 3 billion years, simple microscopic organisms were the most advanced form of life on the planet. Cyanobacteria and other oxygen-producing microbes began to bloom. These flourished in colonies of plant-like microbes that pumped out enormous volumes of oxygen.
Oh, there you go.
And it was this increase in oxygen that was the key to the rise of the animal kingdom.
Organisms started using oxygen to respire, yielding a lot more energy, which allowed the development of more complex life.
Just before complex life appeared, the world was in the grip of the biggest ice age in its entire history.
Yeah, the best thing about the life is on the planet that whenever the conditions were just right to form life, it formed life, right? Because before that, the planet was way too hot, right? So no life could have survived. But as soon as the condition became just right, the life existed. This tells me that life cannot be that rare of a thing, and life cannot be hard to make because it just came instantaneously as soon as it could have.
And then suddenly, advanced organisms appeared.
All this in the last 500 million years. Damn, that was quick. It was so quick, you couldn't even notice humans coming. It was just last minute. Whoa, what? That's it. That was epic. Holy shit, this channel is so awesome. All the graphics, the narratives and everything was just perfect. This video deserves way more views than this. It's 10 million views, which is good, but it deserves way more, like 100 or 150 million or something. Damn. Yeah, this does really put things into perspective, right? In the 14 billion, 13.8 billion years, basically, we've existed like it's nothing, like it's a blink of an eye type of thing in this time span. And even like I said, if we know the lifespan of, white dwarfs and black holes, even 13.8 billion years is nothing. So universe is way young and we are even more young than that. So, things are just started yet, basically. People are already fearing, what if we kill, what if we kill ourselves, humans kill themselves. But to me, it's more promising, like we just begun, man. Alright people, that was a time lapse of the entire universe by the channel melodysheep. It was awesome. If you like my reaction, don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out the reaction I did, there's a link in the description. Check out the cards for place, check out the cards, and I'll see you next time.